Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Hopefully, someone is watching. If you can hear me, I would much appreciate if you could say you can hear me. Hello. I'm basically in my striving to make everything better. I am doing another playthrough of Lands of Glalzyr, but just very informally, and I'm setting it up and then playing it. But also, I did do a live stream yesterday, and it just didn't work, and I changed some settings and blah 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 blah. So yeah, I'm just trying to strive to get better. So if you can hear me, the person that's watching, I'd really appreciate it if you'd just let me know. Even if you go away again, that's fine. I'm going to set up for Lands of Glalzyr, but I've missed a month. So basically, because the live stream didn't work and I didn't realize I played a whole game, and I was kind of like, oh, maybe I can reset, but there really is no way of resetting because event cards get out of place and blah 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 blah. So I just thought, well, I'll continue playing. So we've missed December, and I'll do it sort of informally. And I've tried to sort of sort my settings out and do some new things and blah. I'm blah blah blahing a lot. So here's looking down at the table. So hopefully all that. I'm a bit worried about my color and brightness. I'm finding it hard to adjust color. So whether that's my white balance or my camera. I mean, I think this looks okay. But yeah, so I've changed some things basically, and I'm trying to see. Also, it was lagging yesterday, and the 18 minutes that did go up were just stuttering and everything like that. And I had a problem with my mic as well. It was all going on. It was all going on. So basically, I'm going to go through the setup. So first of all, we need this main card tray, which maybe I can have out. I love this about this game, that the cards, you know, it's evolving through all the cards. Yeah, so we take all the cards from in here. So the global save spot. And these are the event cards, which I will put way up here. And they're the city cards, so they will go out. And then we're playing with Harmony. And it's now January. And we have 3 quests as usual. And our Discord, they might need to move a bit further up. Put the location cards out. So we will do that next. So of course these location cards have summer and winter on them as well, which is really cool. And I presume that sort of changes, you know, different things happen in summer and winter as well. The one thing I did wonder about this game was I wonder whether it would be helpful to, would it be more interesting to play solo with 2 characters? And I definitely could do that. But I don't know. It's quite nice having one character. So we put the event cards. It's not shuffled. Quest cards. And then we need to place quest tokens. So quite a lot. Hello, if you're watching, can you please let me know this? You can hear me. So we'll put out where the quests are. So there's one in Moratu, there's one in Hazembi, and there is one in Chabar. Yeah. Just let me know everything's working okay, if you can. This is just a test. So we'll put these out while we're here. Right, so what's next? Event cards, quest cards, player prestige token on the 0 slot of the track. Yes, now where did I put them? Yeah. There's mine. So that goes on 0. And the figure. Oh, that's not right. It's that one, isn't it? That's my little player. Meeple. Gather all dice, yes. Dice. So I think I'll put the dice off screen down here. And then open the book, we've done that. Our adventure board. So this is Asala, who we're playing at the moment. And then Asala's card. So because the live stream didn't work yesterday, we've missed a lot. So we have 2 quests and we have 3 items now. Move that up, I think. And we have our Soar in the Sky. And we are adventurous. And we have a scroll, a Favour of the Underworld, which gives us an Underworld keyword. Yeah, I think if we put those there. And then we have 2 companions. So we have to do timed effects. So first of all, if we go to the book, then what should we do here? Yeah, so if we start the book, so we are in January now. And it's starting us on a Friday. So if we go back to, can we see it here? No. So yeah, so if we go here, then we start on a Friday. And now we can do all our timed effects. So actually, we don't need Discord because we don't play Discord in a solo game. So we're playing Harmony, so it's 8 days. So if we select a couple of these little tokens, we'll do this one. So we go 8 days from this Friday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll finish next Saturday. And then Nara goes after 5 days. And this is the second time. So we bumped into Nara again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which was nice. We got a reward for that. And then we have Karimia, who are trying to get to Hazembe to visit the theatre. Now, the problem with Karim is he only comes around for 1 day, and if we can delay him going by 3, but we have a chance of getting a bad card from that because he bites us, basically. Because he's a toxic nibbler, apparently. He's a Gila monster. Anyway, he will initially go 1 day. So we would have to do that unless we travel, which we might do. And we have our special power of... Oh no, he doesn't have the flight trait, so we can't use that. So yeah. So that's all the timed effects done. So they're all on the board. On their chosen location. Oh, right, okay. So that's great. So we can actually take Karimia straight to Hazembe and do his quest. And there's also a quest to get there, which is, my old father has gone missing. Please, I need somebody to find him. Sumaya, the Scarlet Macaw. So yeah, let's just start in Hazembe. So we'll start there. And yeah, let's begin. So we can pick up that event straight away before we do anything else. Pick up quest from notice board. If you figure out the quest, immediately. In adventure phase, each player takes a single turn clockwise. On your turn, while not resolving a scene, you may do any of the following any number of times. Trade and pick up quests. If you ever have 4 or more quests, you must abandon quests until you are down to 3. Well, I have 2, so I can definitely select a new quest. So let's take this quest from Hazembe. And let's just read it. Lost relative. My dear father, Rosmak, left for Maratu some time ago and hasn't come back. Unfortunately, I have many rehearsals and performances I'm obliged to attend, so I can't leave for Maratu myself. He hasn't been the same since the incident, and I worry something has happened to him. Please bring him home. Sumaya, the Scarlet Macaw actress. Oh, we're going to the theatre as well. So that is, this quest is done, and that is in Maratu, which is the next sort of place along. So we could go there. So we get a new event out, and this is in Rheinstum. So we mark Rheinstum. Okay, so we could travel now, but we are not going to travel. We're going to stay in Hazembe. And we are going to do Karimia's vacation. So this is this quest here. And this is, there's a famous theatre in Hazembe I desire to visit. Let's go. So it does say if you leave spaces below or Karima is not with you, abandon this quest. But we haven't done that. And we can visit the theatre. So that's 48. So if we go to the book and we'll go to 48. We're here. says Karima, his tongue flicking in and out very excitedly as the Gila monster adores the theatre. Outside the box office, you spot a quokka and a honey badger arguing over tickets. Cerewian merchants judging by their clothes. Sensing opportunity, Karimaya calms the pair down, assuring them that he can help with tickets. As payment for the services my friend here is about to deliver, I have a few business proposals. The merchants shrug and accept, explaining that the only open seats are located at the balconies, but that they're reserved for distinguished guests. Do you have the fancy tag? I've got a lot of tags, but none of them are fancy. No. So bribe the ticket vendor for 5. Well, we can't do that because we only have 3 money. Intimidate the ticket vendor. Excuse me. We're not very strong in communication. Sneak into queue and steal tickets. Well, that's kind of our thing. And we don't have any sneak keywords. Yeah, we're going to sneak. So we click that and... Ooh. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my little Catan roller. Put it here. And we're going to do a thievery, isn't it? Yeah, medium thievery. So we need to get 2 results. Now, we have, out of the 5 we can use, we have 1, and then an orange one, and then a blue one, and then 2 black dice. So we're looking for the hand symbols here. And we got none. So we can do... I don't have sneak. I'm surprised I don't have sneak because I'm particularly sneaky and naughty. So we can re-roll these again. So we will. Wow. So we got no successes again. They are on here. See? Look. Okay. Good start. Observing the queue, you pick an innocent-looking ringtail couple as your target. As stealthy as you thought you were, one of the ringtail catches you and starts screaming, "A thief! There's a thief among us!" Suddenly, you're surrounded by city guards. Karima makes a plea for them to be merciful to his friend. The polecat guard softens and says that he'll spare you from jail this time. However, he will make sure you pay your debt to society. Karimaya shifts his attention from your ankle to your face. While this is unfortunate, it isn't nearly enough to stop us from enjoying the rest of my vacation. Return Karimaya's vacation to the library. So that goes back to 139. Back there. And give 52. So we get... a ball and chain. We're chained. And give 112 to the adventurer. So this is another Karimaya's adventure. And that is it, because there is no partner. So we end the scene. And move on. Now, before we move on actually, let's just look. Oh, sorry, I didn't show you that. Let's just look at these because just turn up the light a little bit. So the next step in Karamay's vacation is, I must see the halls of wonder with my own eyes. Take me there. If you leave spaces below, Karamay is not with you, abandoned. So we're going to Rheinstamm. Okay. And we have ball and chain. In a famous court case, a fox avoided jail by arguing how lesser misconduct should mean lesser decrease in mobility. At a city, town, and not in a scene, you may spend 5 to discard. So this ball and chain, we have to use it in sneak, fight, climb, and run, and we get 1 less success. So the question is, do we want to keep Karamay? Because if we finish this day, they will leave. And we run the risk of getting another card which will be unhelpful to us. We're going to Maratu and Arthur, so it's all down here. 3 days extra. I just know if I do this, I'm going to roll something that is unhelpful to us again. What are blue? Effects. When a card with a timer box enters play, place any token on the calendar's day starts winning. The effect is resolved when the day token reaches the timer. The effect may also be delayed or hastened, moving the timer. When a card with a time box is removed from play, remove its timer tokens from the card and calendar. Okay, so this we don't do now, but we have the choice to do it. And if we don't, Karamaya leaves play, and so Karamaya is not with you. We abandon that quest. And there's a map, so we have to follow a certain route, which is from Hazembe up to Tashun and to Rheinstamm. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to... I'm not going to do it. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to move on to Saturday. And we're going to move the timer along, and we get to Saturday. Delay 3 and roll to take a card from. May also be delayed or hastened, moving the timer further. Yeah, so I'm not going to do that. It's not a thing I have to do. So Karima goes out of play and goes back to the box. I go back to 280. And that means that Karim's vacation also goes out of play, and we abandon this quest. So return Karima to and place on the notice board. So this goes onto the notice board. So that's in Hazembe. So we can do that at a later date, but Karima's annoying. So we're going to go to Maratu. And I think we might use our Soar in the Sky, which lets us move +3 movement. And because Nara is with us, but she has the flight tag, we can fly. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to Maratu. And now there is an event here, a quest. Help wanted to free the oppressed Arin from the yokes of tyranny. Do you value personal rights and freedoms? Help us bring about a new era of equality. Well, I'll have a look at it. So that goes out. And it says, Iran's ruling elite families have trampled us common folk for too long. No more should they be allowed to abuse our laws for their gains. It is time for a revolution. Join me and my hundreds of brothers and sisters in the march to end this tyranny. We must put them out of power. Jerninjan, the chicken revolutionary. So that is in Arin, which is down here. But what we will do first is there is a quest in Maratu for the lost relative. And that's the one where Samaya has lost his father and he's worried about him. And so we will do that quest. So it's 142. Arriving at the inn attached to the ranger station, you ask a friendly koala innkeeper if she knows anything about Rusmak, the missing scarlet macaw. His daughter is very worried about him and you're on the case. An older macaw did arrive here some time ago. He paid for a room in full for months until he had finished some business in the forest. I haven't seen him for days. He set out one morning saying something about the lake. She hands you a copy of his room key in case you wish to search it for clues, and points you in the direction of the forest he set out for. So we can explore the woods or search Rusmak's room. We do have a monocle which helps us searching. It gives us 1 success in searching. So let's search the room. Yes, this monocle gives us a +1. So we'll search the room. And we are, yes, doing a perception. So that gives us 1 blue and 1 purple and 3 black dice. So we're looking for eyes. and we got one eye, but with our search keyword, we actually get 2 there. So I think we'll leave it at that. I think that will be more than enough. It's a medium test, so 2 will be fine. Yeah, 2 to 4. Heading into Rusmak's room, you begin to search for clues. In a drawer, you find a postcard with a pretty picture of a beach and the word Guramu written on the back. Downstairs, the innkeeper confirms that one of the larger lakes deep within Maratu is indeed named Guramu. After hours of hiking, you finally arrive at the lake pictured on the card, rewarded with the sight of a red macaw sitting calmly on the sandy shore. So, let's continue. You stumble tiredly onto the beach and the macaw turns around to greet you warmly. It turns out that he is indeed Rusmak. That building over there, he points at a nearby old-looking cottage. It brings back faint memories. I've been trying to take a closer look, but the owner won't have it. He's driven me away twice. Despite your exhortations about his daughter being worried about him, Rusmak refuses to leave until he gets to the bottom of his personal mystery. The owner knows more than he's letting on. I just know it. Do you have the underdog tag? No. No, I don't. Convince the owner to trust you. So that is sneak to the back of the cottage. Now, my problem is I have a ball and chain, and sneak gives me 1 less success. But convince is really bad for me, and it's hard. So I think we're going to have to try and sneak. But we're down 1 success already. What I should have done, actually, with the adventurous card that we have, if I just show you this adventurous card. So we use this to search the room, get 1. If the total is 4 or less, we discard it. So this goes away, so we don't have that anymore. But it helped us with that one. So yes, we are going to do a medium thievery. Okay. So we're down 1 already. We get 1 of these. I don't like using this. I like just chucking the dice. Do you know what I mean? So we're looking for, oh gosh, we've got to get quite a lot. Sneak. So we did get 2. That's down to 1 because of our ball and chain. So I'm going to re-roll. I know it's dangerous, but... yeah, we got 2 again. So it's 1, unfortunately. You attempt to sneak up to the cottage is frankly awful, and the owner, an old Tuatara, dashes outside and shoos you off before you even get close. How many times do I have to tell you? He shouts at you both. This is my property. Neither of you have any right to trespass here. He retreats inside and stares at you both through the cottage windows. Rusmak sighs and sets down his backpack. You better go, stranger, he says. I'm not one to leave matters unsettled. I'm going to find out what it is about this place, no matter what I do. You know from experience that trying to oppose a macaw is folly. Silently wishing the Tuatara the best of luck, you make your way back towards the inn. Aww. That's a shame. Return a lost relative, 128, to the Adventurer Library. Oh, I'm disappointed with that. Take 108 from the library and place it at the back of the quest slot. Yeah, so that's going to be something to do with this that we might get to do again, but not for a while, as it goes to the back of the quest slot, and we end the scene, and we move to Sunday. We're not doing very well. But it might come up again. Now we are going to... where should we go next? So we've got Arin. Yeah. So I think we'll do that. We will move to 1-2 towards Arin. And we need to do a quest of some kind. So let's draw an event. And is it Tuesday? No, it's Sunday. Are we in a settlement? No. Are we in grassland? Yes. So this is 58. So 58. As you're walking by the water, you spot a bright glimmer on the surface next to a rock not too far away from the shore. You stop for a moment to think. Given the time of year, the water is probably freezing cold and the current might make it even more dangerous to swim. Yet you can't help but wonder what might be behind that glint. If you swim, each swim tag gives you 1 success. We do not swim, we are a bird. Swim to the rock, medium. Search the area for alternative options. Search. We do get a +1 from our monocle for searching. So we only need 1 success. Yes, we only need 1 success. The ball and chain doesn't affect us for that. So I think we will search. So we have 1 success. Let's do a search, which, yep, is a perception. So we get 1 blue, 1 purple. So we just need 1 eye. And we have got 1 eye. I'm so tempted to roll again. No. No, don't do it. Don't want to fail. Yeah, so we've got 2. Looking around for something to help you reach the rock, you find a dead tree lying on the ground. It is light enough for you to move and use it as a makeshift bridge. Disturbing the tree's final rest, you carefully drag it to the water's edge. With some finagling, you connect solid ground to rock. Moving over it, you see that the glimmer is caused by a bottle with a note inside it. But what does it say? Give a random 199 from the library to the adventurer. Right. So let's show you this. So we look for 199s, of which there are quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll shuffle them up. And we'll look at that and put these ones back. And this card says treasure hunt. So this is another quest. Travel towards the vast and open plains from... With one hint, you know where to search for the next one. If you gain another treasure hunt, abandon one. Okay, so Serwa, without a clue tag. I don't have any clue tags, no. Closest grassland to... right, so we have to go to Serwa to get a clue, I think, to visit the museum. That's cool. So Serwa is all the way up here, though. But, you know. So, yeah, it's kind of... Let me show you in a slightly... can you see that? So yeah, you can see this one, it's got a bit ripped off it. So you can't actually put the book number in the app to locate the treasure. Awesome, that's so cool. Right. So we return... So we return the drawn event to the bottom of the event deck. So that goes back to the bottom. And that's the end of the scene. So we move on to Monday. We still haven't earned any prestige points. Our first game in January earned 9 in one game. Okay, so we're going to Arene. So we will move. Sorry, it's just, you can see. Hello. And in Arene, we have 2 quests that we can start, but we also have Market, Library, and Docks. I want to find some money to remove this ball and chain. So let's look at these 2 quests. So we have the Rebel Uprising, so we're fighting basically, and we also, which we're quite good at, well, do this else, we only need a statue of a Horishank. Meet our contact at the university. Yeah, we could try any of these. I think overthrowing the what do they call them? The elite families sounds good to me. So we will do Rebel Uprising Part 1. And that is number 303. 303. There is more unrest here than you could ever have imagined. Thousands of protesters surround the estate of the Blue Mills, the ruling family of Arin, pressing tight against the outer gate. Folks are trying their best to climb over it and storm the property, but are sternly beaten back with lethal force by the house guards. We will no longer let the indifferent rich rule our city. A voice rises above all the other sounds. A rooster bursts from the crowd and waves them forward. We need a government in service to the commoners' interests and controlled by the common folks. The rowdy crowd chants his name. Jernan Jan, Jernan Jan. He waves his wings again. Forward, my brothers and sisters. We need to get in. Have you a tired tag? I don't think so. I'm chained, but I'm not tired. They could help me with being chained, couldn't they? No, no tired tag. Force your way in, an easy fight. Well, that's definitely the best option because I have lots of... Hold on. Force is fine. My ball and chain don't stop me from forcing. And also, force, with my multi-tool, I get 1, and then I might discard this. So let's definitely do force. So an easy might test. So with force, this is might, so we get 1 purple, 1 orange, and 1 yellow, and then 2 black. And with our multi-tool, force tag we get 1 success, and then we have to roll a dice after that. So we're looking for swords. Okay, we got 2 swords. So that's 3 swords. I'm not sure that's enough to get us the biggest success. But three swords. Should I be happy with 3 swords? We can't re-roll anything, so we're going to stop there. Yes, so now I have to roll a dice for my multi-tool. If I get 1 to 4, it basically breaks and we discard it. And I got 8, so it's fine. So we have 3 successes. Oh, now, we did roll 2 10s, which is the first one. So that means, I don't know what these are at all. If any gunpowder items were used, all swords count as guns. Ooh, we don't have any gunpowder items, but we did this first, so we have to click this. The estate's metal fencing isn't the strongest defense position in the world, but the fence has held firm this far. Instead of trying to smash your way into the blues mill estate through it, why don't you try climbing over the fence? Okay. Climb the fence, easy. Oh, or continue forcing it down. I think we'll continue forcing it because even though it's easy, climb. Climb gives us 1 less success with our ball and chain, so we'll continue forcing it. Use the result from the previous skill check. Yeah, so we got 3 swords with our force. So we get 3. You manage to find your way through the crowd and are close enough to touch the front gate. With an incredible blow, you smash it in. The house guards behind it are sent flying as the doors swing it in. The house guards behind it flying as the doors swing it inwards. You and 1,000 others flow into the estate's grounds. Jenna Jan is right on your tail, running with you. We got through! Go, go, go for equality! In feverish desperation, the guards fight to hold all of the citizens back. But there is no winning. The guards fall back to the mansion's front doors. The whole of the protest moves into the perimeter, trying to get in through front or side doors. At the other end of the property, the house militias from another of Arin's ruling families storm the palace rear. They wear the grey emblem of the Castamang family, older than the Blue Mills and wishing to implement new policies. You could help the citizens take control, or you could give a different house a chance of leading. Oh, I don't know, that's difficult, isn't it? If we keep fighting, if we do have to fight more, we have a ball and chain on us, which gives us one less success. It's very difficult. I want to keep fighting them, though. The citizens of Iron have grown tired of its effective oligarchy. Blue Mills, Castamangs, it doesn't matter. No more ruling families of any kind. Do you have a populist tag? No. I don't have any tags. I do, but... Intimidate the inner guards. Unlock the side door. Pay the guards to go home. Well, we can't because we only have 3. Unlock the side door is our best option, I think, because we have we have the monocle, which means we can re-roll 1. And even though it's hard, I think it's our... Oh, we have another unlock on our multi-tool, so we get to re-roll up to 2 as well. So we can re-roll 3. So let's unlock the side door. And so this is a thievery. So it's not yellow, it's blue. Yeah. So we have 3 free rerolls. So we got 1, 2 there. So we can reroll 2 die. So let's do that. So we've got another 2. And then we can re-roll another one with our monocle. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. So I think that's good enough. Yeah. Yeah, we got 4. Flanking around the side of the mansion with a batch of protesters, you get to work on the side door. In a few minutes, you get it open. Jernajin comes around the side and sees the breach. You soldier of freedom, you! Everyone over here! We have our way in! Oh, he likes me. Jernajin and his rebels get inside the mansion before Castamang forces have a chance to move in. Instead of fighting for it, the Castamang troops leave peacefully. The protesters erupt in a sea of cheers as the Blue Mills sign a document renouncing their leadership and leave Jernajin to set up a fledgling democracy for the city and its first election. We earn 2 prestige points. Finally. Return Rebel Uprising 142 to the Adventurer Library. So that goes back into the deck. 142. Return the location card 9 to the library. Oh, so I'll show you this. And take 236 from the library and place it on the game board. 236. So, this is 9. So we're actually changing this card. So this goes back to the library. That's 74. And then we get 236 and place it on the game board. So there's lots of new board cards here. So now this card has Resistance HQ on it, right here. So that replaces that one now. So that's one of the cool things about this, which I wanted to show you is that these cards can also change. And then back to the book. And take 303 from the library and place it at the back of the quest slot. So 303. So that is a new quest that will come out at some point down the line, and then we end the scene and move to Tuesday. So there we go. I'm getting skip frame rates, which is annoying. Hopefully it's not too bad. Yeah, I can see my camera's glitchy again. It might be my bit rate, you know. I don't know, I can't quite work it out. But yeah, everything seems a little bit slow again. Ugh. Okie dokie. I'd quite like to go up to Sarawak and look for this treasure. But that will take me a while, but maybe I should go via Livestream, collect another quest. Oh, I don't know what to do about this. Just not getting the frame rate. Unfortunately, I can't change my bitrate unless I stop the stream. So I'm going to keep going. So have I moved days along? Yes, we're on Tuesday. So I'm going to go up towards Sarawak through Rhinestone. So I'll go 1, 2, and we'll do an event. I'm going to speed things up a little bit now. Okay, so is it Sunday? No. Are we at a settlement? No. We are in the grassland, so that is 211. While travelling through the grasslands, your road brings you alongside a farmer's property where a mob of workers is arguing with a farmer who stands before a brand new steam engine that has been delivered, still strapped to wooden pallets. Being nosy, you step on over and ask the group what all the yelling is about. That wretched machine, a dog worker barks. All of us farmhands will lose half of our work shifts because of that thing. On the defensive, the farmer buffs out his chest. I understand your position and I'm sorry for you, but it is my farm and I paid for this machine. It is my choice on how I run this place. This could get messy if you take part in it. You have a nibbler tag. Yeah. Side with the workers, side with the farmer, stay out of this. Oh. I'm going to keep thematic inside with the workers. You feel the co-workers need your help more than the farmer does. Recall who might be hiring. No. Sabotage the engine. Yeah, I'm going to do sabotage. So sabotage the engine is a thievery. So thievery, we have 1, 2. Oh, it's these dice. So we're looking for the hand symbol. We've got 1. No, it's a medium, so that won't do. So we will re-roll. Ah, we got 2. The workers will get their jobs back if the machine somehow died, so you go into the side of the engine while the farmhands are viciously arguing with their former employer. With this opportunity, you begin sabotaging the innards of the machine, and something lets go with a loud metal clank. The farmer turns around and is stunned to see his pricey engine falling apart. Whistles drown the area. The workers are applauding you for slaying their enemy. One of them even offers you some low-quality widgets. Fine. Cries of victory turn to terror when the farmer takes up a hunting musket from a nearby wagon and points it at you. He holds you till a guard patrol passes by and picks you up, hauling you off to jail. You earn 1 prestige. You may swap one of your skill markers for a perception skill marker. That's kind of going back to what I had before. Move the adventurous figure to the closest settlement. Higher location number breaks ties. So the closest settlement is this one here. Rhinestone, so we will move there. We're going to be put in jail, I'm pretty sure. Give 51 from the library to the adventurer. Yeah, I'll show you this. Return the drawn event to the bottom of the event deck. End of scene. So we move to Wednesday. Let me just show you a couple of things. So we have the imprisoned card. You're trapped in a small, cold and damp cell. Justified or not, it's time to bust out. You cannot pick up quests, move, trade, or assist. And we will have to do this one next time. Now we're moving to Wednesday, which means Nara bids us farewell. Well, she doesn't want to go to jail. So she gets discarded, so she goes back to the deck. And yes, so we're imprisoned. And we're already on the next day, so we have to do the imprisoned thing. So it's 101. 101. Do you have a partner? No. Stripped of most of your belongings, you sit against the wall of your cell. Feeling the stagnant, musty air cling to you like a fog. The jail is silent except for the occasional loud snoring of the guard, a giant brown bear who is having a nap at the other end of the hallway. You cannot use your weapon items. Unlock the cell door. Yes, I could unlock because I have rerolls with my multi-tool and monocle. So I'm going to do that. Call the guard over for a chat. Nah, I'm going to unlock. So we're doing a thievery skill check, which are these again. So we have 3 rerolls. So we have 1, 2, 3 there. So I'm going to re-roll these 2. No, we don't get anything new. And then I will re-roll the, well, one of these. No. So we have 3. The lock is easy enough to pick, and you manage to do it silently. You slither through the cell block and retrieve your equipment right from under the guard's snoring nose and sneak out to freedom. Getting out so easily, your soul radiates pridefully. Nothing can stop you. Return the imprisoned guard. That's good. It just basically got us 1 step closer to where we want to be anyway. Give 61. Ooh. So 61 is, ooh, okay. We'll end the scene. Move to Thursday. So yeah, we move to Thursday. And we have this card, which is... God, frame rate's getting worse and worse. Okay, inner fire. Your passion burns red hot and your body yearns for action. Anything to satisfy the fire within. So, in knowledge, communication, and perception skill checks, hasten 1. Okay, so if we do those, we move inner fire forward. So it will help us because it has a timer on it. Sneak, fight, and climb, we automatically get 1 success, which cancels out a lot of the ball and chain. So we move this 4 ahead, which will be past the end of the game anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's good. Inner fire is good, and we get heated and upbeat. So we have moved on to Thursday. And right, so where are we going now? So there is a Rhinestone does have a quest, so we can, before we do anything else, we can do this. Look at this quest: Era of Trade Masters. Once again, we are faced with the selection of a new floating manager. Our organisation is involved in the process of the selection of such an individual. As tradition says, that individual is selected by holding a trading competition, but we're low on judges. Come to our office to learn the ropes. Then land the Snowy Owl supervisor, and that is in Sarawak, which is where we're going. Excellent, and we have gone through, taken a quest. We put a new one out, which is in Tashoon. Here. Evil farmers are treating child workers badly. This must stop. Somebody help. Glalzyr, the long-tailed duck. Okay. So. Oh, we've taken that. So I think we will We've got 2 more days. So we won't get up to Sarawak at the end of this game. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we won't get there. So we're going to have to save this treasure hunt for the next game. Sarawak, Arahin. What is in Rhinestone? Wishing Well. We did the Wishing Well before. Oh, maybe it was that one you missed. The arena, the casino, the convention centre, and the docks. What's up in Yesden? Temples, gardens, market. We could go to Tashun actually and pick up. The only thing is we can't have another quest. We'll have to discard one. Should we go up to Yesden? Let's just see what it's like up there as we're getting towards the end of the game. So Yesden, we will draw a quest card. Is it Sunday? No. Settlement? No. Grassland? It is the mountain. So that's 170. $170. Does the library have 291 available? It does. Up in the higher mountains, you're enjoying the sunny day until a colourful spattering of vulgarity reaches your ears. These hateful curse words emanate from a cave just off the trail you are on. It's only a good stone's throw off where you are standing at. If you're feeling so inclined, you could check it out. Sure. Following the profanity to a dusty cave, you head inside and find a puzzled fox. A head swings from a leaf of parchment to a door carved into the rock face itself. Many symbols are etched around the door. Useless, why won't it open? She spins around when you introduce yourself from the mouth of the cave. Finiana, the red fox, sailor and seeker of fortune. Not at your service and currently in extreme mood, she returns. Crumpling the piece of parchment between her paws, she explains to you what spoiled her mood. I've been following clues all week to this. She kicks the stone door, and I can't get it open. Do you have a sweeping tag? No. I never have any tags. Never. If you interpret each explorer tag, no, annoyingly, I've got a style guide, which is communication. Interpret the writings. Hard. Force through the stone door. Well, I do have my multi-tool, which gives me 1 success for forcing. And sneak, fight, climb. Yeah, so I'm going to do the forcing one. Explorer tag. No. So let's do that. So it's a might test, a hard might test. So we've got 1 success. And we're rolling these dice. So we are looking for swords. We got 1. 2 with our multi-tool, but I'm going to re-roll. 2, that's not going to cut it. Right, let's see what it says. Oh, we did get 1, 2, 3 of those. So that's what we'll click first. The stone door seems troublesome, and worse, it could be trapped. You wonder if there is another entrance to the cave that connects to the room on the other side of the door. You ask Finiena if such alternative entrance could possibly exist. The fox shrugs. Could be. Wouldn't be that convenient. Explore outside for alternative entrances. I mean, we could do, but it's a hard test again. And we don't have anything that would help us with explore. We did get 3 successes though, so let's see. I don't know. I don't know if we should re-roll. I guess we should, shouldn't we? Which means we're not going to be able to do this. It's not going to happen. Okay, let's show you. So we'll re-roll this. This is what we're re-rolling with now. So we're looking for tents. But, you know, it's got 1 tent there, so that's not going to be enough. And this is an explore action, and we don't have anything that will help us. Oh, we got 3. There we go. We got 3. I think that will be enough. 3 to 4. Retreating from the cave, you loop around the mountain paths and find a second entrance to the chamber on the other side of the stone door. The new entrance you discovered is also trapped. Moving in through it, a pressure plate under you spits darts at you that whiz by your head. You stand there, catching your breath, as Finina moves past you into the sealed room. Scrolls are stored here, and the red fox paws through them. It says here that the treasure is in Maratu. Oh! Finina informs you that she owes you. I'll see what I can do to repay you for getting me that info. Though, if you're not sure where you're heading to, we could stop at Maratu to look at the treasure. So we earn a prestige. Give 57 to the adventurer. Oh, which is afraid. Give 291. 291. Which is Finiena, so I'll show you that. Return the drawn event to the bottom of the deck. So, we move on to Friday. This is the last day. And we have Finienna, who has Thievery, Sailor, and Scent tags. Born at sea, Finienna loves the open air. And she, with Unlock and Observe, gets success of 2. And we also can look for treasure in Maratu. And she has a 5-day questing, which I'll just put on, but it doesn't really matter because 1, 2, she'll be with us next time. Yeah, so we can do that quest in Maratu at some point. Oh, and also, yes, we have Afraid tag. So we've got Cowardice Weary. Terrified and paranoid, you can't get rid of the thought that you could have avoided your fate by being more careful. When gained, hasten 1 for each companion and partner you have. Interesting. So they move. You cannot choose hard skill checks if you had other options. So this is a 4-day thing, which is annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I think that will go back to the box because this is an end of game thing. So we'll lose those next time. Right, okay, so that's the end of that day. And yeah, I think that's it, isn't it? Did I move on already? I'm confused. Okay, let's call it the end. So we've reached the end of the game. So there we go. That's a game of Lands of Glalzyr, just to kind of test. So I will see if this is how this is working when I see it online.